So let's talk about this Bill Burr drama that's going on, okay? Now, this is so weird. It's like once I make a YouTube clip and I get all their fans' negative comments, I start hating the guy in the clip even more. I made this clip about Bill Burr. Now, I have really barely any feelings towards Bill Burr. You see this show's confusing. Some people think if you're on this screen, I'm talking about you, I must fucking hate you. I must want you dead. I mean, no. I mean, we're just going over what's going on here today. And I showed this thing where Bill Burr was on Theo Vaughn's podcast, and he was treating Theo like shit. And I said, is Bill Burr becoming a snob? Well, this video, I clipped it. I put it on our YouTube channel. And this clip has really blown up. Here, I'll go to the Scars Club, Redbar Scars Club YouTube page. Look at this. The Bill Burr video, 46,000 views.
Ooh, scary.
46,000. Here it is. Has Bill Burr become a snob?
It is cruising.
At any point, can I promote that I have a special out here?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know where we're going with this.
Bro, it's all right.
I have a special out on that's streaming now on Netflix.
We are back here. Okay, look at that. Has Bill Burr become a snob? Now, I put these up thinking we're going to get 1.8 thousand views, and I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with anything over 1,000 views. I swear, I'm content with. I go, wow, I'm proud of myself. This is too many views. I can't imagine getting 500,000 views. It would. What is the purpose of living? That would be so paranoid.
I would be terrified.
I would be so scared. 46,000 views is about where I want things to stop. This is scary. Someone says 36,000 dislikes. Close. I'm going to tell you that right now. We have 829 likes. That's pretty good.
Nice. That's high.
1,000 dislikes. That's not bad. Listen, I'm attacking Bill Burr, a world famous celebrity. I am a nobody. Nobody knows me.
So that's like saying you're basically 75% as good as Bill Burr.
Yeah, 80%. I have 829 likes. He has 1K dislikes.
Oh, yeah, wow. 80%
200
is
away.
good.
Bill Burr is a famous millionaire, has been on TV for 25 years. I am a guy in Chicago. That's it. Just a guy. No celebrity friends. No celebrity help. That's pretty good. You would think people would acknowledge that. No, they go, the dislikes, they show it all. What do you mean? You're only 200 ahead. He's famous. I'm not. It's pretty good. And no one considers this. They think if you have half and half, you're tied. But if you have half and half, to some people, they go, the ratio. What? We're tied. That's good. What should it be? So 46,000 views. Now, because of all the comments, and I do read, I'm like having a feel. I really want people to know.
You should see this guy.
Like, I'm not doing this out of any sort of defensive. I love this stuff. This is everything I wanted Redbar to be. The risk, the reward, because I always said about this Redbar, I go, what I like about talk radio is the risk. And if you're just sitting in your apartment talking to your own people who understand you, you're preaching to the choir. There is no risk. And remember what I always said? I said, I want to have like a radio show that's on the street, like TRL, where it's live and mixed in with the mainstream. And then when I say these crazy things, wow, there's some risk in it. It makes everything a little bit more juicy. This YouTube channel is giving me that risk that we've always needed for the show. So now when I put these clips on YouTube, the public is seeing them. You see by these view counts, these are viral view counts. 46,000 people have seen this. And now there is some risk. Now when I say something, regular people are hearing it. Woo, it's a bit steamier. So I love this. And I engage with everybody. Okay? Not defensively. I'm having a really nice time of it. And I try to convert as many people as I can into becoming these heads so that they service my needs and my lifestyle. Now, but I've gotten so many negative comments on this that it's changing my opinion subconsciously. And I'm glad that I caught this. It's changing my opinion of Bill Burr to where I am now. And I had to shake this off because it's not true. But because of all his fans' negative comments, Bill Burr is my mortal enemy now. And then I went, wait, no, I was just commenting on how he was acting shitty one day. I don't even have a problem with him. But I'm on Netflix and I'm searching through and Bill Burr's specials keep popping up and I'm going, I can't look at him.
His face
So
makes
isn't
you
that
sick.
something? I'm learning so much from this YouTube channel through about people, about behaviors, about repetitiveness, about how there's only 3 types of people out there and most people are the same. But I had to stop myself and I had to go, wait, Mike, you're not enemies with Bill Burr. You're not at all. But reading thousands of comments and look at this, I'll tell you what. Here, let me show you here. When I say thousands, I'm not exaggerating. 1,354 comments on this clip alone.
And they ain't good.
They're all the same. It's so funny. Each clip has its own phrase that everyone uses. For instance, the Jordan Peterson clip that I showed you earlier, the phrase of the day is terminal cancer. All my detractors, she has terminal cancer. How dare you? On the Bill Burr clip, the phrase of the day is bustin' balls. You must not know Bill. He's known for bustin' balls. I'm not kidding. There's probably, out of the 1,300 comments, probably 800 of them are exactly the same. Bill is known for bustin' balls. You must not understand comedy. I'm sick of these sensitive snowflakes ruining comedy. This is what's wrong with comedy. Me, the Niggers Bop author, is the sensitive snowflake in their eyes. What happened?
Is that the...
What? Is that the what? Oh. Yes, the male ladies here. So it's very interesting for me on my end to see, wow, look at this, how everyone kind of has the exact same thought. So Bill's phrase of the day is, he busts balls. It was so intense that I had to put an update here. I go, note, we are fully aware that Bull is from the East Coast, and he is a ball buster. We know him dearly. Please enjoy the video. You know, you don't want to be too sarcastic with people, but it was comment after comment. He busts balls. You must not know this about him. I understand. No one understands more dearly than I. So I am learning so much about people through this, and I must use this research in a positive way. I must use this research to show what I've learned about people. I'm honestly considering the documentary that I've always wanted to produce, a documentary that I call Commenters! Commenters. The sick mind of the people and why they say the things that they say. Commenters. Why is it that when I think something is so clear, there are so many people that think the exact opposite of me? Well, could it be the reference thing that I brought up earlier in the show? Are we living in separate realities? I watched that movie yesterday, the Beatles movie, where there was a blackout and the Beatles were deleted from everybody's minds.
It was actually a deeper movie.
What if things like that are actually happening in real life and things are being deleted from culture, but some of us, like us, remember those things and some don't? Could that explain the miscommunication that is going on? Or maybe we just didn't have the same reference points coming up. That's probably more likely, right? Very, very weird. So I am very happy with 829 likes. People understand what I'm saying. Some people don't. Theo does not. And I wish I would have made it more clear in my Bill Burr clip. I'm not a Theo fan either. He is a big fucking soft pussy who needs to get away from these loser comedians and make his own splash. I believe he's capable of that. But he sits around Hollywood and he conforms to these losers. Theo Vaughn has posted a response to the Bill Burr episode, which I like to think I had a hand in letting people know that Bill Burr and Theo have this problem. Theo Vaughn put out a video explaining why that interview with Bill Burr was so bad. Should we watch a couple of clips? Wait, we got an active Kanye.
Kanye's on the keyboard right now.
Kanye's on the keyboards. Let's see what's happening here.
He's just going dun dun dun.
Where the
dun.
hell is my thing? Come on. Sandy Services.
You got to refresh.
Yeah, it'll come here.
Then we read this next verse and I'm done.
You're right. Refresh. Here we go, Sunday service. Kanye on the keyboards. Look at Kanye. The new Ray Charles.
Oh, yep, there's his glasses.
Yep. Kanye on the piano. We always miss the good stuff. Man, we always miss the best stuff, but let me know if anything else happens. Active Kanye, that's a good thing to say. Let's watch Theo Vaughn talk about Bill Burr. What a little puss. He's on some sort of he's on some sort of SSRI. It's clear as day. What is an SSRI? It's happy pills. People think they're depressed. You're not depressed. You're just not being yourself. People think they're depressed. They take these pills. They think it's the shortcut because you probably, even your mom and dad go, just take the pill. Never take the pill. Never take a mind-altering pill unless you're doing it for recreational use. It really is the most dangerous thing you could do to your personality. Theo Vaughn is on something. Let's listen to a few choice clips about his interview with Bill Burr. Was I right or was he right?
Let's start right here. From Patreon, David Laval sent this in.
David Laval.
Great conversation with Bill Burr. And it was cool to see him giving you some feedback and advice from a guy who's been on top of the game for a long time. Was there anything in particular?
When I see Bill Burr now, I go, don't want to ever see him again. You know, because you get sick to death. After 1,300 comments, you're over it. You know what I mean? So whenever I see Bill Burr now, I've got this permanent Bill Burn into my brain. It's not up to me, though. So I got to erase that. You know, who else is like that where I feel like we transfer it over where I can't? There's like a few others like that. Right? Who was the last one, Jules, that we were thinking about where we like can't watch? We feel like it went too far with it, but not even too far. Not like I went too far, but like, you know how like after you have a big incident with somebody, you're over it. You don't want to like keep going back to them. That's what it weirdly feels like, even though that we haven't had any incident at all.
Said that resonated with you or made you think differently about comedy and your career. Thank you, David Lavelle. You know, it was tough. I was really glad that Bill came in. He and I had never had a long conversation in person before. Ever. We'd had a couple of conversations on the phone. And so I think it was kind of a new, you know, I don't know if we knew each other's vibes that well. I mean,
I hate this, and this was a big comment. They're just different guys, man. They weren't vibing. Oh, yeah? Really? You know, and I hate that Theo is making this excuse. Just say, Bill Burr is kind of a fucking dick. He threw me off. But he won't. He's a softie now.
Or I don't think he knew mine very well. And that makes sense.
Uh-oh.
You know, I mean, I'm an oyster, you know, I'm a barnacle and he's a cruise ship, you know. And it was tough, man. It was tough. Like,
there it is. It's like when you drink a bottle of Jaeger and can never even smell it again. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like when you get sick, you see people all the time. Oh, I can't drink gin. Oh, I can't drink tequila. Well, you can. You just had too much of it once. You got so sick that it made a permanent stain in your mind thinking you can't have tequila anymore. That's exactly it, folks. And listen, I'm not saying that's right. That's where the mind wants to go. You must fight your mind. You must be the master of your mind. And my mind's got that stain. Yeah, I've OD'd. I've had too much Bill Burr in the last 4 days or 5 days since posting that clip that now I don't even want to look at it. But that's not fair. Just because he was a little crude. Let's hear some more.
It was just a tough conversation, man. It just wasn't.
Tough conversation.
It wasn't bad. You know what it was? In hindsight, it was exactly what I should have expected. You know, he's Bill Burr. There's a reason that I think he's the best.
He's not.
Because he's just, he is just,
People refuse to let go of that past. They refuse to evolve with the guy. They don't want to see it, man. People are so hung up, they think it reflects on them. So when I say, wow, Bill Burr's becoming a snob, people that are fans of him, that just spent money on him, that just advocated him, they think that I'm telling them that they're wrong. So those people look at it as a personal attack on them. Wow, this guy is saying, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm talking about. So they get really fucking mad. And it's hard for people to let these things go. It's like they don't want to feel like they might have been wrong. Well, you're not wrong. It's like with Anthony Cumia. He was once good. It lined up with our sensibilities. It lined up with our style of comedy. He stayed there. We all moved on. He got bad. It's okay to recognize somebody got bad. And by the way, Bill Burr is out smoking cigars. He's out flying his helicopter. He's not in it, so he is not evolving with us anymore. It is okay to acknowledge that that's what's happening. You don't have to get offended and feel like, oh, you're this idiot forever falling for Bill Burr. That's what's really going on here.
a train, man. He's just a train. And he has his thoughts and he has his ideas and he's poignant about them.
No.
And I don't know if I had expectations in my head.
I've been replying to people. Bill Burr is canceled. Did you hear? And this is what I say to people. I try to be creative on each and every reply here. If I deem it deserves a reply, I'll say stuff like this. Somebody will be like, what the fuck? Bill Burr has always been like this. He's the greatest legend of all time. And I'll go, hey, listen, man, I know, but word is I'm hearing right now that Bill Burr is gearing up to quit comedy. He's actually going to be joining his wife to do some kind of LGBT charity? ? So yeah, I don't know. These people go fucking nuts, man. They hate that. He's not quitting comedy. Why would he join his wife and do an LGBT?
Whoa. His wife doesn't even have anything to do with
his wife
the LGBT
hates the gays. Oh, and they're all going nuts. Why does he keep saying Bill Burr's wife is black? That was a big one. What's the deal with his black wife? And it's like, at the same time, they're calling me a snowflake that's sensitive. Would a sensitive man refer to Nia as a black wife 6 times and go, her skin, it's rubbing? I mean, really?
Or to some guys, you just go, oh, Bill Burr barely makes any money from comedy. What is that one
But they were outraged. I mean, I said, some guy goes, Bill Burr's a fucking legend and you're nobody. His career is miles ahead of yours. And I go, career? This is what I said. Career? He's open mic level at best. There's no way he's making any money off this comedy. And they fucking go nuts. But another comment that I'm getting a lot of is, why does this guy care about Bill Burr's black wife? Why is he being racist? This is trash. I can't believe he's they're outraged about it. And these are Bill Burr fans. Bill Burr just had a special. They're giving him a standing O for fighting against PC culture. They love Bill Burr. Oh, fuck the LGBTQ, fuck the Me Too movement, all this stuff. Okay, then why can't I make fun of his wife for just her skin color? Which is what I'm doing. She is black, he is white. What's going on? I'm outraged. You can't be outraged if you're a Bill Burr fan. I'm sorry. You gave that up. You can't be outraged if you're a Steven Crowder fan. Your whole spiel is anti-outrage.
Remember
now you're
the song?
Outraged. Now you're outraged.
I'm offended.
That's Steven Crowder, and all of his fans are offended that I make fun of him. You can't be offended at anything if you're one of these guys.
They haven't realized that yet.
They don't know what it's like on Earth. Okay, let's hear Theo apologizing. Let's hear one clip. 440. 440. Isn't this fascinating stuff? 440. Let's hear this.
Bill Burr to a T. To a T. And he was exactly who... The thing that I love about him on stage is exactly what I loved about... Exactly what he was in person.
He sucked.
And so...
Looked like a fish.
I think some of his stuff about manning up and sacking up, and I think that's right. I think I needed to hear that.
No.
It doesn't mean that I can't still be myself or that, but it's nice to sometimes...
You're on some kind of pill. You're like a gay, weird, depressed guy. Why? What is the point of Theo Von anymore if he's just going to sit here and go, maybe I just need to man up, maybe I... Shut the fuck up!
You know, sometimes you want to hear, people need to hear, sometimes only certain ways you can hear something. You know, sometimes somebody will beat you with a damn bat, but if you don't care who's beating you, you won't even pay attention.
Okay. So Theo gave this thing, really making excuses for Bill. Very wrong. I want to show you this, though. Bill Burr is actually retarded. You know, he's worse than I thought. I've been learning through this Theo Von thing. This isn't Bill's first time being a snob. Apparently, he was just as big of a dick with Jim Gaffigan. Now, I haven't listened to this.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He was on Jim Gaffigan's show a couple weeks ago doing the same shtick where he was treating Jim like shit. And this is Gaffigan. But I haven't seen that. But I did see this. Bill Burr recently made an oopsie. So this guy is really out of touch. I'm going to show you here another example of how out of touch this guy's become. And this is what happens when you hang out with a black wife and smoke cigars all day in your helicopter and you're not on the internet anymore hanging out with the people. You lose touch and now your stuff doesn't really make any sense. Look at this. This is from his recent podcast, the Monday Morning Podcast. Bill Burr Copper Cab. This was posted September 15th. Do you guys know who Copper Cab is? He's the redheaded guy who's now an adult who fought Gavin McInnes in the boxing match. Copper Cab is a fictional character. Everybody knows this. He's a troll. He's been around for years. Fictional character. He pretends he is an outraged SJW, and then he pretended. Bill Burr just found out about Copper Cab.
Copper Cab has been around since like memes were first invented. Because remember, he used to be that like ginger guy.
Yes, the ginger guy.
Original thing was...
Bill Burr just found out about Copper Cab, thinks he's real, and is playing clips from Copper Cab from 15 years ago when he was a kid and going, can you believe this, Ginger? His comments are all saying, Bill is a comedic genius, but he still doesn't understand internet humor that well. Bill, he's a professional troll. You got suckered. Copper Cab is from the golden ages of YouTube, so we all know what's going on. Bill does not. Here's evidence that Bill Burr is cooked. Coming up.
Like a boss.
Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to forget this. So if my web guy is listening, please remind me.
His web guy.
To put up the YouTube videos of that redheaded kid. There's some poor bastard.
The redheaded kid.
This kid, I don't know how old he is. He's like 12, 13 years old.
Copper
This is
Cab.
a very old video.
Copper Cab now is about 30 years old. He's an admitted theatrical performance. He's showing videos from when Copper Cab was a kid as if he just discovered him, and his whole audience is roasting him. This is Bill Burr now.
And he makes these videos. And he's just... He doesn't know any better. He lives in the middle of nowhere. He's just making a total ass of himself.
Oh, you know what the fuck I did wrong?
Listen to this.
Just doing my own thing, man. You're turning me into bullshit. Making me out to be some sort of joke.
This is fake Copper Cab footage from years ago.
I'm not a joke.
I'm not a joke.
Another video! More! More fucking pain! More pain!
And he's a redhead. You know, he's already at an awkward age.
Let's hear
and
this.
He's a redhead, and he's a redhead male. So,
wait,
you know.
Didn't South Park do an episode about this 10 years ago? Is that true?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we don't
holy
watch South Park,
smokes.
so. Here, let me look it up.
That's just a fucking hailstorm. I lived through it. It's not a pretty sight. Score! San Jose Sharks go up 2-0. Sorry.
Yeah,
got the
they
game
did do it
in
on
the
South
background.
Park in 2010.
So Bill is that out of touch that he's
2010.
just discovering this. You know, that's great. This would be like just discovering, ain't nobody got time for that. Or what's the other guy's name? He's climbing in your window, snatching your people up. He's trying to catch you. He's trying to catch you. You better hide your kids. Antoine Dodson.
I miss those remixes.
Yes.
Can we bring that back, please?
Really, honestly, why aren't people doing those auto-tune songs about
like
what
that
people say?
N-word lady that
Think
we
about
watched earlier
Shane
today?
Gillis auto-tune. Yeah, it could be chinks, chinks. I love chinks, chinks, chinks.
Neuters.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Neuters. Nobody's doing that. Those were great. Those aren't hack, by the way.
I love those.
Keep making auto-tune versions of our viral times.
So anyways, yeah, that's not a fun time. It's not a fun time for fucking anybody unless, you know, you're just one of the popular kids. So this kid keeps making these videos. So what happened was people started trashing him.
Where's your hair?
Look, he's showing all this stuff.
On my head. The same place your hair is, okay? Where's your hairline, bitch boy? And that's commented by Virgin Boy 3D.
This is so old. It's in 260p.
Are you going bald? I thought you were like 20. When did you lose all your hair? Are you planning to fix that? Alright, I don't understand why you all think that it's funny to joke about my hairline.
Okay,
Now,
this is
fuck
awful.
yourselves!
I wanna
One
hear
day
Bill's
ago, why are you so
commentary.
angry at me? I'm not
on,
all the
Bill,
time.
You know, if you've basically you put yourself on a Duncan stool and given the world a bunch of baseballs. That's basically what you've done. This kid didn't realize it, so they start fucking trashing him, and rather than ignoring
Wow,
it,
Bill.
he's been responding to it, and he's yelling into the camera.
Oh, Bill.
This is a message for all you haters out there.
Oh, Bill.
I can make as many videos as I want.
So if he's this off about stuff like this that we all know about, how off must he be about the big topics that we're seeing on his net? Why are we listening to a man who doesn't even know about the basics, Internet 101?
And his fans are the same, like on Theo's video that we just watched. There's Bill Burr fans in his comments being like, do you guys seriously think that Bill didn't get Theo's comedy?
Yes,
He's the
I do.
king of comedy.
This is
It's
what
like,
I mean.
Yes, he did not get it.
People
What
don't want to
is not
give this up.
clicking?
Bill Burr doesn't get things anymore. You can't get things if you're not involved in them anymore. You know? That's why Redbar, this is great. He's interacting. He's in the Bring Back group. He's in the comment section. This guy is online. I will always be right there with you. I'm not going to fall into space, okay? This is why you like Redbar. This is why Redbar is basically replacing Bill Burr. All right, there it was. That's the update. Please join in on the fun on our YouTube page, youtube.com/RedbarRadio. Tell these guys to join Redbar. Do not be mean to them. Come over to Redbar. You have a place here. We are converting them. Trust me on this. All right, let's see.